Says Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special on any such light. Says James to Red Molly, hats off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning from 1952. And I've seen you on the corners and cafes and scenes. Red hair and black leather's my favorite color scheme. And he pulled her on behind, and down a box hill they ride. Says James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand, but I'll tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. See, I've fought with the law since I was 17, and logged a many a man to get this Vincent machine. Now I'm 21 years and I might make 22, and I don't mind dying except for my love of you. But if fate should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, call Sergeant McRae, 'cause they've taken young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast, hit his chest, left nothing inside. Come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. He said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Says James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Norton's Indians and Beeses won't do, 'cause they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. And he took her hand and he gave her the keys, said, I've got no further use for these. I see angels on aerials in leather and chrome, swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died, and he gave her his Vincent to ride. Cool, thanks for dropping by, everyone. This is the first time I'm trying this out. It's pouring with rain outside. The boat is leaking a little from above, so every once in a while you may hear the bilge pump kick on. But hopefully it will kick on in key, so that'll be alright. We're back in business. A little Bob Dylan for Karen. when the sun was shining, I was laying in bed, wondering if she had changed at all, if her hair was still red. Well, her folks said that our lives together sure was gonna be rough. Never did like Mama's homemade dress, and Papa's backbook wasn't big enough. But I was standing on the side of the road, the rain falling in my shoes. I was heading out to the East Coast, you know I've paid some dues getting through. Tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car as far as we could, and we abandoned it out west. Split up on a dockside night, both agreeing it was best. But as she turned and looked at me as I was walking away, I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place when I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. Later on when the crowd let out and I was about to do the same, she's standing there by the back of my chair. She said, baby, don't I know your name? I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit I was a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoes. Tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. I thought you'd never say hello, she said, you look like the silent type. She opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet in the 13th century. And every one of them words rang true, they glowed like burning coal, leaping off of every page like they were written in my soul from me. Tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in the basement by the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. But he got into dealing with slaves and something inside of him died. She had to sell off everything she owned and she froze up inside. And then when finally the bottom dropped out and I became forlorn, the only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew. Tangled up in blue. And now I'm going back again, got to get to her somehow. All the people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started, what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still out on the road, I'm heading for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue. Thanks, guys. Look, reading the messages, that's very cool. All right, well, I am on the boat, and I am drinking grog, which is rum and water and lime, because I have no ice. But we're we're out on the water, so I'm going to do a pirate song. Yon's my privateer, see how trim she lies. For every man a lucky hand and every man a prize. I love to ride the ocean, the mighty world around. Take a little plunder and to hear the cannon sound. To lay with pretty women, to drink Madeira wine. To hear the rollers thunder on the shore that isn't mine. Privateering, we will go. Privateering, go, go. Privateering, we will go. People on your man of war are treated worse than scum. I'm no flogging captain, but by God I've sailed with some. So come with me to Barbary, we'll ply there up and down. Not exactly in the service of the crown. To lay with pretty women, to drink Madeira wine. To hear the rollers thunder on the shore that isn't mine. Privateering, we will go. Privateering, go, go. Privateering, we will go. Looky, there's my privateer, she's small but she can sting. Licensed to take prizes with a letter from the king. I love the streets and taverns of that pretty foreign town. Tip my hat to the dark-eyed ladies as we sally up and down. To lay with pretty women, to drink Madeira wine. To hear the rollers thunder on a shore that isn't mine. Privateering, we will go. Privateering, go, go. Privateering, we will go. Well, England needs her privateers each time she goes to war. Death to all her enemies, but prizes matter more. So come with me to Barbary, we'll ply there up and down. Not exactly in the service of the crown. To lay with pretty women, to drink Madeira wine. To hear the rollers thunder on a shore that isn't mine. Privateering, we will go. Privateering, go, go. Privateering, we will go. I am an old woman, I am, named after my mother. My old man is another. child that's grown old. If dreams were thunder, lightning was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel who flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was younger, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I try, the years they just flow by like a broken down dam. Well, make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Well, it's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them a-buzzing. I ain't got nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel who flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Oh, my foot's gone to sleep. All right, a little drink, and then I'm going to finish up with one more. This is one I wrote about 13 years ago on a beautiful day. Why, oh why, so many people around me, they don't even notice me, they don't even see me. They walk the streets with their white plugs in, they can't hear me. I doubt that they'd listen, even if they'd notice me. But the sun's still shining down upon me, making me happy, brighten the scenery. The darkest days are followed by the golden ones. A little girl laughing, the kiss of a loved one. 5 out of 7, I'm a total stranger. I don't know who that is, the guy in the tower. You think they'd care if they knew who the hell that I really was? The guy in the jeans and tee. You think then they'd notice me? But the sun's still shining down upon me, making me happy, brighten the scenery. The darkest days are followed by the golden ones. A little girl laughing, the kiss of a loved one. Beneath the clouds, the sun is shining in on me. Next week's a mystery, I won't let him beat me. making me happy, brighten the scenery. The darkest days are followed by the golden ones. A little girl laughing, the kiss of a loved one. Thanks very much for coming along, everyone. I'm going to do one of these at least once a week if I can manage it, with lots of different kinds of sets, sometimes electric, sometimes acoustic, sometimes by campfire, and sometimes in the recording studio. But hope to see you all again. Thank you very much for coming.